Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1, and I am back with another Skyrim live stream. And sorry for the delay, I was busy doing some stuff. But here we are, and we are now doing the Civil War questline because I basically decided, you know, my character probably would want to, now that they are married to someone who has suffered from Orfric's tyranny directly, probably do want to. Now I'll just message this out. Yeah, because sorry if I'm a little out of it, I didn't sleep very well last night. But yeah, basically I decided my character is married to a person, Argonian, who specifically suffered from Orfric's actions, so it's like, would he want to risk Orfric being able to subject all of his kind to that? On top of that, you've got the fact that Orfric pretty much is being the Thalmor's patsy, and in the long run he's actually making things worse for the people worshipping Talos, because the obvious thing that's going to happen with this, the most obvious thing, sorry, I got a spam thing that confused me. The most obvious thing... I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the, short term, the things are probably going... And Riley is playing with a tube. Short term, yes, he's fighting for Talos worship. Long term, the actual plan of these guys is to do this. Oh yeah, I've got that to deal with. And that to deal with. So I got a few quests other than this to do. But yeah, I got tongue-tied. But yeah, in the long term, the Empire plans to turn on the Thalmor and not actually hold up their end of the bargain. You know, well, they want to hold up their end of the bargain until they can build up enough to beat the Thalmor. That is the crux of what they plan to do. So, in Anguillus's mind, it's, I'm going to protect my my wife from this. My daughter, one of my adopted daughters, basically suffered on the streets of Orfric's capital and no one did anything. You know, it's one of those things where, yes, he doesn't really particularly like... Agronians are kind of neutral by nature, but in Anguillus's case specifically, they're it's like, okay, this is affecting my wife, this is affecting one of my daughters. You know, it's that kind of situation where he's just like, I can't allow this to happen. So, we're also going to go back to that. Anyway, let's get started.
Welcome to the Legion, Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it.
Okay, sorry if you heard my neck crack there.
Outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here.
Hey,
A
what is
legendary
this?
crown dating back to King Harald's time, or before. A powerful relic of a golden age, long since past. Legend has it that the crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and is said to increase the power of the wearer. Whatever the truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful symbol around which to rally support for his cause. Well, to be frank, we don't. Its location was lost with King Borgus when the Great Hunt killed him off while on his Leshen campaigns. Supposedly, his body was brought back to Skyrim and secretly buried with the crown. Knowledge of that location was lost in the Wars of Secession. But my agents report that Galmar is pretty damn convinced Corvin June is the tomb of King Borgus. I know Galmar. We fought in many wars together. He's not a sentimental man taken to fancy. If he believes the crown is there, he's likely found it.
Okay.
I am a loyal citizen of the Empire. My parents were legionnaires, and I followed in their footsteps. But more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim, and wish to see her made whole again.
Okay.
I'm a soldier, not a politician, and my personal beliefs are not yours to question. I hope Ulfric will come to his senses, but I fear he's in too far to stop now. Likely only Ulfric's death or the overthrow of the Jarls supporting him will end this. Either way, much blood will be spilled. Don't wait for me. Get to Corvin June as soon as you're ready. I'll meet you there.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother getting the armor because, let's be honest, my armor's better. Yeah, also, I don't know if I mentioned it last stream, and it won't be till Friday I actually have another D&D session because things are a bit weird with timetables between party members.
Now
We did...
You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
Dude, I run the place. Anyway, we are going to go back here first. If I can figure out where the heck to go. Ah, here we go. But one thing is, I'm a mountain druid, a circle of the land druid, which follows the mountain. Whose thing is based around the mountains, which is a pretty good one. But here's the issue I ran into with that. See, where are you? There it is. The issue I ran into is we keep ending up in dungeons made entirely of ice. Like we were in the Big Bad's keep to steal something before we left. Turned out that our whole thing, the whole place is made of ice. Hey, everyone's not dead this time. Nice.
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon.
It looks like at least some of the miners survived this
Yes,
time.
well, the mercenaries did their jobs. Worth every septim. Of course, they might disagree. The dead ones, anyway. Gods, what a disaster. I feel like we've done this before. But that just means we're getting good at it. You go make the Draugr dead again, and I'll keep the rest of these in-laws from ducking off.
How
Those
many?
soldiers weren't worth much.
I suppose. Okay, I'll go kill the everything again. But... Hi, Riley. Riley is licking my leg. Now where was I? Let me see. Yeah, we had to do a heist in the Big Bad's Keep. Well, oh. Okay. Let's see. And there's just a Draugr Deathlord right here. Not usual that they're this far into the... Okay. Okay, gotta recharge these things. How many Draugr are down here? Like, this is a huge crypt from the looks of it. Okay. That leaves this. Given fire's not going off, I'm assuming it's probably... Oh, okay, I see what I have to do. Okay, I see what I gotta do here. But yeah, we've been and then the second dungeon we had to go through. Shoot. I mean, clearly that's what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. There we go. Okay, Ring of Arcana. Ignite and freeze. What are these? I take it they're destruction spells. Let's see, are they any better than the 8 per second versus 4 per second? Oh, okay, I see. This is damage over time. Still, I don't think it's worth it. I'm sure there's something I'll get for having all of these. Let me see. I have way too many rings. Is that all of them? Okay, clearly I'm missing some of the Draugr. I wish the thing would tell me where they are. Ah, there you are. And Riley is now licking my hand. That is adorable. Okay, got emeralds out of that. Let's see what's in the chest. Yeah, I can sell that. Oh, Riley, no. No, Riley. Ow, stop it. Okay, now we've finished the Draugr off. Okay, so let's just find our way out of here. And now Riley, ow, no, Riley, stop that. Stop that. Riley, keep that up and you're going in timeout. Ow. She is not happy with the situation, but she's gonna have to get glad. Also, I think I mentioned, but yeah, like I was saying, oh yeah, that guy fell like right back on that thing. Okay, Riley, no. Yeah, I've had to take, basically we have a timeout room for her if she misbehaves, which she might end up in now if she doesn't behave her little self. Like, we don't hurt her or anything. Ow. No, Riley, stop it. Okay, so they're all dead now.
Well,
I killed the everything.
good. I'm glad I can count on you, at least. I think we're almost to the bottom of the barrel, but it's going to be everything I can do to find more miners. We've developed quite the reputation. But for enough gold, I can do it. Just barely. 5,000.
Really?
I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, we've got quite the reputation out here. And coin is the only counterweight for a bad reputation. Have you got the money?
Yeah, dude, I'm rich.
Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
Yeah, like, dude, this didn't even make a dent in the amount of gold I possess. Anyway, back to the fact I'm involved in a civil war right now. But yeah, after the two dungeons in a row, both that were fairly long dungeons, we basically decided, also I know no one's here, right? Give me a second.
Northern Maiden, ship shape and ready to go.
Okay, I apologize for that. Got it. Just got interrupted there. Anyway. Let's go clear over here. But anyway, like I was saying, assuming this thing is working correctly as it should be, which I think it is. Yeah, it is. After those two fairly lengthy dungeons made entirely of ice. Now, the reason that's a problem is that mountain druids get multiple circle spells that only work on ice. So it was for the past few. Okay, you'd think someone would notice Malik's sword, but whatever. Let me see. Onward, Arvak. But I mean, they wouldn't recognize it as Marak's sword, but you think they would recognize it as a weird tentacle Eldritch Abomination sword, but they don't. Anyway, essentially, so I get meld into stone shape, wall of stone. Wall of stone, and I think...
What's the situation?
Stormcloaks were already camped out around the entrance when we got here. They don't know we're here yet, though.
Well, that's something at least. Looks like the damned rebels got here first. No matter. We have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out.
Hey,
Follow me.
Trooper! We had to go to deal with the...
Listen up, Legionnaires. Those Stormcloaks are here for the same reason we are. Ulfric, the Pretender, wants that crown, but we're not going to let him have it. I realize... Some of you may know men on the other side, but remember this. They are the enemy now, and will not hesitate to end your lives either. General Tullius is counting on us to bring back the Jagged Crown, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's show these rebels what real soldiers look like. Send Ulfric my regards.
But yeah, I was just explaining the fact that for the
Well done. Never knew what hit them. But don't underestimate the Stormcloaks. Many are Legion veterans. They may be traitors, but they know how to fight. We had the advantage of surprise this time, but don't expect it to last. Let's move out.
Okay, this actually is a useful one because I think elemental Fury actually buffs my allies. No, it does not. Why do I even have this equipped? I know I have some that... Ah, there it is. But yeah, I was explaining that the past two dungeons my D&D party
Everybody ready? We charge on my signal. Time to show what you're really made of. For the Empire!
Yeah, okay, so what does this one do? Yeah. Okay, I think I've also got... Yeah, my... these guys, I think, all count as followers right now, so they should be immune to all of my attacks, which is fantastic, actually.
You two, stay and guard the entrance. We don't want any Stormcloak reinforcements taking us by surprise. Everyone else, with me.
I say we take the crown ourselves and declare ourselves High King of Skyrim. Funny fact, apparently that was actually originally an intended design for the game. Like, they actually kind of considered that something you could do. Like, apparently the original intent was for the High Queen...
I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting for us on the other side.
There isn't any other way through, Leggett.
Let's not jump to conclusions, soldier. The Legion always finds a way. I'd rather take a moment and look around than walk blindly into an ambush. Auxiliary, see if you can find another way through. We'll charge in to help as soon as we hear fighting.
Okay, but apparently the original concept was you could marry the High Queen, and that might have been a way for you to become High King of Skyrim and end the Civil War that way, which would have been an interesting concept. Because let's be honest, if you were the High King of Skyrim, if the Dragonborn becomes the High King of Skyrim, who's going to argue against that? Okay. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Essentially, because I'm a mountain circle of the land druid who has the mountain circle, basically meant several of my spells exclusively needed to have
For the Emperor!
Yeah, that power up is that
Victory is yours!
What are you doing?
Yeah, it does seem a bit lopsided. Part of that is I'm buffing the rest of the team because I'm using Aura Shot.
There's bound to be more up ahead.
I'm using that. I'm powering everyone up. Let me actually check. Do I have any? I have a few illusion spells, but they're not fantastic ones.
What in 9 holes is that?
Is this what killed that Stormcloak over there? Can't be. Looks like it's been dead for 100 years.
Steady now. The Legion is face down worse than a few dusty old walkers. We're not leaving here until we get what we came for. Now let's keep moving.
But yeah, so basically circle spells are spells that are always on your spell list. They're freebies. And half of mine that are useful involve having stone to work with. And we've been in dungeons made entirely of ice. But fortunately, we just arrived in a place made entirely of stone. So that's helpful. Also, I think we're at a higher, this is a level that we were supposed to be at earlier in the game. Also, since we're... stop it, Riley.
And this must be the Hall of Stories.
Oh, I've heard of this. These walls are supposed to show the history of the ancients who built this place.
Too bad we can't read these carvings. Who knows what secrets we'd uncover.
One thing at a time, soldier. Focus on our primary mission. We're searching for the crown. Looks like we weren't the first ones here either. Even if these carvings tell us where the crown is, I'm sure we're going to have to find a way through this door. What is that? Some kind...
Yeah, lady, I've already done this a million times. See, wolf, moth, dragon.
Stone claw? I wonder what it's used for.
See anything on you that might tell me a little bit? No.
Good job.
Riley? Ow, 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 ow.
All right, everyone. Keep your guard up. Let's move out.
She just climbed me. She does that.
Legionnaires, spread out and see what we've got. Auxiliary, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open.
I like that she at least now acknowledges that I'm good at this. I mean, I should be good at this. I've been... This is literally my job. This is literally what I've been doing all game. If I was not good at finding stuff by this point, I would never be. So I am loaded right now. Yeah, I think...
This may sound obvious, but do you see a lever anywhere? This may sound obvious, but do you see a lever anywhere?
Okay.
This may sound obvious, but do you see a lever anywhere?
Oh, so this is one of those things where she has really repetitive dialogue, isn't it? Yeah, I see that right there.
Some way to get that gate open.
Yeah, I'll sell that. Wait.
All right, let's move, men. We've got more. Steady, Legionnaires. We've been through worse. Just keep your guard up.
Dust.
Well, one of our dudes died, unfortunately, but that...
Follow me. Let's see where this leads.
You know, if you guys would stop going Leroy Jenkins into every situation, we would probably have not lost a dude. Okay.
The crown should be around here somewhere. Spread out. Keep your eyes open.
Hey, watch it.
Okay, well, it's usable armor, but it looks cool.
Take that crown back to Solitude, soldier.
Okay, though, let me check. There might be a word wall around here, and if there is a word wall, that means that I get a power boost. Yep, there's a word wall. Ooh, second one of the slow time shout. Which I think just slows down time a little further. Huh, interesting. I like that they have that. It's like, yeah, you can backstab the other side. Not that I will, though. And Gillis is probably pretty firmly on the good side, on the Imperial side at the moment. Okay, so we will warp back to Solitude. But yeah, now, and back to the D&D thing, yeah, now we're in a dungeon that I can actually use my all of my circle spells in, except for the one that actually sucks. Yeah, there's one called Stone Skin. It's not very good.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit.
I mostly deal with petty things. What is it, Argonian?
Sorry.
There's not much up there, but if we can regain Winterhold, our proximity to Windhelm should keep Ulfric wary and wasting troops garrisoned at home. Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble? Yes. Well, I didn't respond as quickly to the legate's suggestion as perhaps I should have. But at least we ended up with the damn crown. Now then, I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great import to Jarl Balgruf of Whiterun. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
Okay. Well, I'm the Thane of Whiterun, so I at least have some.
You wield Azura's star? How? How can such a thing be possible?
Because I'm friends with Azura. Oh. There's one I want to do really quick. Let's see,
the gods watch over your battles.
And how much money do I have? Oh, you have more than enough.
Do you have business with the court? Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. I won't forget what you've done for Solitude.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Hafengar. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Okay, now let's see what the weapon... this blade actually is. Is that a great sword?
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
I mean, it's a cool great sword. I mean, it's a cool sword, but it's also a great sword, which is not what I'm using during this playthrough. I mean, it looks cool, but it's also way worse than what I'm actually using, so... Like, seriously, I think one of these one-handed swords does more, so... Okay, now, where's my house? Like, I wish there was an indicator of where my house is in this place. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably a good house, but still. Okay, this is the Bard's College. Like, Solitude's such a huge place.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold meat. You look like you could use both.
Well, like, thing is, pal, I'm not really, I don't sleep anymore. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. I mean, like, and there's just a troll skull in here. Oh, this place is gonna take some fixing up before... Because my plan is, after we win the Civil War for the Imperials, I'm gonna move my family here.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Oh, hello. I mean,
Be careful.
Glad you are here. Glad to see you, but I. Okay, that was a that was a little creepy. Not gonna lie. Okay, there's gotta be a chest in here. Ah, here's my bed. Let me see. Okay, little guy, move, please. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to... This is a fixer-upper. But it's a fixer-up I can make do with. Okay, 2 white run away! Oh yeah, the armored trolls. Those guys are still just there.
You're someone who can get things. Got some good pieces out. Take a look.
Okay, I think I grabbed a couple things to sell. Okay, so what do you have? Do you have... Okay, I can craft ebony now. I can use that. But first, let's see... The ebony plate armor looks really cool. I just am not going to use it because... I'm waiting for the dragon stuff. Okay, so let's see, I can make ebony stuff. Take the leather strips, because you always need the leather strips. I'll take the iron. Take the steel. I'll take the iron.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Okay, and I don't think she had any Dwarven, but... Could make steel daggers. Let me see what her husband has. Because this is really the best way I'm going to be able to level up. Why is your place closed?
Man's steel is legendary. All I have you met the finest weapons and armor.
Okay, I'll sell you these ebony daggers because... See, you don't have any Dwarven metal, do you? No, you don't.
I'll take my leave then.
Okay, I'll run down here, see what he has, and then run back there.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for... Some may call this junk. Me, I call
Okay,
them
do you have
treasure.
anything I can actually use? Like, we've run into them selling dragon scale stuff before, but...
do come back.
Like, we've run into them selling the dragon bone stuff, but we've not run into any dragon scale. Granted, we're gonna have to make that ourselves, but we're also gonna have to level up when we do that. So, okay, is your place open? Good.
Welcome to War Maidens. Take a look.
Okay. Yeah, see, dragon plate. Okay, he does not have any more. I'm gonna take these.
Good doing business with you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Okay, the ebony stuff seems to really raise it up. Okay. Elven is better than...
Have you met my father? Take a look.
Let's see.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Sorry we're doing this again, it's just, you know... Just one level to go. Why are there two different steel? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna, let's see here. Well, I need iron. Like, that's just what we need at this point.
Got some good blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, well, here you can have these ebony daggers, you can have these elven daggers, and you can have these steel daggers. Now I need... I think he had refined malachite in there. What do I need for glass? Refined moonstone and refined malachite. Let me see what her husband has.
I help my father in more ways than
I want to get to level 100 because then we can actually get the dragon plate stuff set
my
up.
father provides the Jarl is his alone?
Welcome to War. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit you.
No, he does not have a refined malachite, dang it.
Good doing business with you.
Oh yeah, Greymane. Greymane, I can go get help from him.
I work for Bellathor, the general goods store.
Hello, Riley. Oh yeah, that reminds me. As soon as we find him... and see what he's got. Good, he's right here.
Got a lot of the Skyforge. Skyforge steel is all the companions will use, for good reason. Gods be praised.
Okay, you have Quicksilver, which is useful. You have Ebony, which, okay, that's definitely useful. And Dwarven Metal. Okay, I can make use of that. But I'm gonna go feed Riley. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that, but kittens need to be fed because they are babies and they need constant attention because that is just what they do. But anyway, back to over here. Yeah, I don't really care much about fall damage. And sorry we keep doing this, it's just one of those things where I want to get this up because I think, are we close to a level up? Well, not that close to a level up, but close enough. Okay, so let's make the iron. This might actually do it. Okay, level 100 smithing. Which means as soon as we get another point we can put into smithing, we can now get dragon smithing, which... or dragon armor, which...
Got some good pieces out. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, so... where's the ebony daggers? Okay, we spent a good chunk of money on that, but okay, really don't need that.
Don't forget to check it. Inside the shop.
Okay, so now we...
Good morning.
have 100% smithing. How far are we from a level up now? We're actually not too far from a level up. Unless I think we're over leveled enough that in certain places we could probably just... Also, I'm going to save. That'd probably be a good idea. But we finally have a 100 smithing, which is honestly fantastic.
And reshape this land, which is mine.
Now, you see, here's the... Now, that's the thing down there. That guy is just like, you know... That guy is not being bothered. Okay, but this is the thing is... Okay, Bulgruff.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. No doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle. How many times must I deny him? Well, out with it! I see. Give the papers to my steward. Don't be daft. Proventus is my eyes. Just give me the letter. I presume once I have it, I can do as I please with it? Good. These are interesting reports. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun...
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or to declare his intentions.
He'll do no such thing.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his Stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
Voice shouted him upon, letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men.
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the White Gold Concordat?
This again? That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
You there. I have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm. Deliver this axe to Ulfric Stormcloak. How long have you been in Skyrim? Yes, give the man my axe. If he returns it to you, it means we have business to settle. If he keeps it, then we are at peace. Men who understand one another need not waste words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Ulfric will know my meaning. Good. Good. Proventus, bring me my pen, and the good parchment. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of yours.
You see, this is another reason that this is my character would side with the Imperials here, is because he's friends with Whiterun. Whiterun's the first place to really accept him in Skyrim, so if he learned of this, of course he would not want to permit Whiterun to be destroyed. Okay. Well, if anyone tries to stop me, I'm the Dragonborn, so...
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful state.
Yep, there's the confirmation.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing.
Well, the problem is, it kind of is for nothing.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
I killed Torek to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There are many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me, but that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire.
If he didn't stand a chance against you, why didn't you spare him?
Perhaps, but not Torek. He was too privileged and too foolish. More interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country.
Because remember, we're headcanoning that anytime that our character has someone surrender to them, they arrest them. So, you know, it's one of those things like, if it was a challenge, a formal challenge, and you outclassed him that far, you could have spared him.
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been handpicked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by
I'm just trying to hear his side out. I'm not convinced by his side.
It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making. We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
You know, I have a feeling, like, my headcanon is Angelus would just reply, then why didn't you take care of my wife and my daughter? Because his wife and his daughter were here one of his daughters were here in his city being treated like crap. So if he's angry that they're not taking care of their people, why wasn't he taking care of them? Alright, he's racist. Well, no, my daughter's, Angelus's daughter's a Nord. So, yeah, that...
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torek to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
So in other words, you knocked him to the ground and proved you were stronger than, then killed him anyway.
Is that so? I've been wondering when he'd come around. Oh, what's this? You're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side. You can return this axe to the man who sent it, and tell him he should prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future. Sooner than you think.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Oh, but like that's the thing, we're headcanoning that the Dragonborn uses his status as Thane to arrest a lot of the people he fights. Rather than just, you know, to go on a rant, yes, he doesn't go on werewolf rampages, but that's a different story. But it's different than, I challenge you to a duel, and clearly superior to you, and I've proven I can beat you, but I'm gonna kill you anyway.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Sir, I have a...
Take a moment to breathe, soldier.
But, sir...
Breathe.
The outer walls are strong. If we can hold them there...
They have catapults.
Damn it. Where did they get catapults? The city walls are already falling apart as it is.
My scouts tell me they're loading them with fire.
So, he wants to take my city. Walls intact.
The men will be fighting in flames.
My men are fearless. But it's the Imperial milk drinkers I'm worried.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
No, of course not. Just don't let me down, Scipius. We'll need to set up water brigades to combat the flames.
Already taken care of.
You Imperials are efficient. I'll give you that. How long until they arrive?
Sir.
Not long. They're hiding in the countryside.
Damn it. What's he waiting for?
Sir?
What?
Sir, they're on the move. They'll be at the gates at any moment.
Why didn't you say so immediately?
Sir, I tried.
This is it. Time to see what these Stormcloaks are made of.
The men are already
You've returned with my axe. I knew that would be his response. As soon as you left, I sent word to General Tullius, who's been kind enough to lend us some of his troops, and Legate Scipius here. Let Ulfric try to make it past our combined forces. I'll turn you back over to your legion. Legate Scipius will have use for you. Gods be with us all. Now,
Move
if you
soldier.
don't mind,
Spread the word.
I've got a city to
Go, go!
Oblivion, take them. Every miserable last one of them.
The Stormcloaks are here, in force. Get down to the front line. This is it. We must hold the city. Now move it!
Okay, also, just to let you know, I might summon an undead dragon. There very might well be an undead dragon on our side in this fight.
Walk quick as you pass.
And things are getting on fire now. What is it, Riley? I don't know if you heard her in the background, but she's meowing at something. Because she's a cat. What is it, kitten?
This is it, men. This is an important day for the Empire, and this is the day we send a message to Ulfric Stormcloak and the rebel Jarls who support him. But make no mistake, what we do here today, we do for Skyrim and her people. By cutting out the disease of this rebellion, we will make this country whole again. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
Yes, we now have a dragon on our, helping us. Well, he's doing his job. Okay, let's get something here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the big guy's doing his job. I don't know where the big guy went, but he's definitely here somewhere. Because you can tell from... Yeah, because you can see the thing dropping in the background. So he's definitely out there on the warpath somewhere.
Help! Somebody help!
Okay, so we won, yay. Don't know where the big, what's his name? Dornavir, I don't know where he is right now, but he definitely was doing work, because you just saw the percentage dropping as things were going on, so he's definitely out there on the warp doing his job.
As the gods revel in your honor. They already sing your valor and skill. The halls of Sovngarde are no doubt ringing with your praises. In defeating these Stormcloak traitors, you have proven the hollowness of their cause and the fullness of your hearts. The citizens of Whiterun are forever in your debt. But Ulfric will not stop here. No, he will continue to strike out against any true Nord who remains faithful to the Empire. He will continue to sow discord and chaos wherever he can. And so, we must, each one of us, continue to fight this insurrection, lest our fallen brothers have died for naught. Lest our honor be lessened, should we allow these bloodthirsty beasts to prowl our lands. Carry on, men. My gratitude and blessings go with you. For Whiterun, for the Empire! Thank you for your role in all of this. It'd be my honor should you decide to make Whiterun your home. Speak with Preventus. He'll make the necessary arrangements. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Need something?
Okay, now back to the general, and yeah, I guess summoning a giant undead dragon probably did help win that battle considerably. Because I'm like 95% sure most of
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
yeah, I admit that was fun to summon just a dragon, like summon him, and he generally just let him go to town.
Soon, I can almost taste it. Hail, Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
I wish I could, pal.
Out with it.
Something to report?
By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl. Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all. I'm promoting you to Quester. Take this blade, symbol of your new station and responsibility. I'll keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I. You'd be wasted as a regular soldier. I have special plans for you. You'll be of greater use to me with greater flexibility. Make your way to our hidden military camp in the Pale. Rico will have important tasks for you, and will need you when we reclaim the capital. You'll be doing whatever Rico tells you to do, and I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say it was very creative when I summoned an undead dragon to attack them. Like that's something that neither you or them probably expected to happen.
For the Empire.
The winking skeevers got warm beds and cold mead.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn drag.
Oh yeah, let's actually look at the sword. Daedric Sword of the Blaze. I mean, it looks cool, but I can't use Daedric weapons. Well, I can use Daedric weapons, they're just not very useful to me. Okay. What the? What? When? Where? How? Why? What the? Oh, why? I mean, I'll take the gold, but why was there just a random drugger out of nowhere? Okay. Okay, I'm not the only... What the... Oh yeah, the dragon. I mean the giant, the random giant. I forgot about you. I hope that was not my house, Carl. I mean, maybe it was. I heard someone scream, so I don't know. Oh, hello. What are you shooting at now? Okay, there's another one. Why are okay, there are two of you. Well, on the bright side, this let me make a good first impression to them.
Something to report?
I mean, just hang on a second. I've got to eat this dragon's soul real quick.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. I need you to deliver some false orders to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstorm. But first, we need to get our hands on some rebel orders to make the forgeries. The Nightgate and Candlehearth Inns are frequent stops for Stormcloak runners. See if you can't convince one of the innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. But don't do anything rash if you go to Windhelm. Well, soldier, can you do this? Show the rebels the futility of their cause.
Okay. Okay then.
Something I can get for you? I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Well, if you insist. He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough. Anything you need, just holler.
Okay. I do wish the queen would actually wear the crown, because that was kind of the entire point. Oh, snow troll.
No time to talk. Out of my way. We'll see about that.
We're talking in slowed down time. Dude, you can't win. I just... So just stop it and give me the letters. I know this isn't gonna work. I'm just charactering. Well, I gave you the chance. Well, I'm gonna say out of character that, I mean, gonna say in universe we took them in, we arrested them, because that's what we've been planning. Oh yeah, the dragon corpse is fused with the ground. Did you just put a tent down on the dragon corpse? Is that a thing that you guys did? I mean, you can do whatever you want to, but still.
Oh, can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Very good. Let's see what you have here. Interesting. They know more of our plans than I expected. It would seem Fort Dunstad is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. One moment while I correct some of these documents. That should do it. Make sure those forged documents get to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. It'll throw him off our trail, allowing us to maneuver more freely.
Okay, after this we'll probably be ending the stream.
You lost?
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
We'll show those faithless dogs who Is that so? I don't recognize you. Why aren't you wearing your Stormcloak colors? I suppose it would be. Good thinking. All right, let's take a look. Ah, good. Looks like the reinforcements for the fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. Excellent. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperial scouts crawling all over the place. Well done. Why don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back? I'll take my leave then.
Okay, that went easily. Like, that's actually a decent lie. Like, oh yeah, I'm totally not... I'm totally just not wearing my colors to sneak past the enemy because I'm a core. That actually makes logical sense.
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. Your objective is Fort Dunstad. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
I mean, you really don't even need the rest of the soldiers. I mean, I can probably handle it myself. But, okay. Anyway, that's where we're going to end this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.